Hello everyone and welcome back to Palworld. Or well, I shouldn't be saying welcome back because you wouldn't have seen the other video. Um, I am doing Hardcore Palworld for the first time. Uh, I am fully expecting to lose a good bit of these worlds, so I am not going to be getting my hopes up yet. But if I can get through an episode of this, then I will be happy. Let's see, weight is always the first thing you want to upgrade in any game like this. Uh, I learned that from Ark. For those who don't know what Ark is, it's basically Palworld but with dinosaurs. For those who are confused on what Palworld is, combine Pokemon and Ark. If you don't know what either Ark or Palworld is, then go do some research. You'll definitely enjoy looking at both of the games. Beat up the sheep a little. Oh, that hurt a lot more than I was expecting it to. This is not going to do much right now. Rush at me, I dare you. Go on. I just dodged into it, not away from it. How much is this? 52, that's not good. Technically this won't be my first time playing Palworld. I've already kind of made a video on this before. I do not know if it's going to be posted yet or not when this one comes out. If it is, then technically this is a welcome back. If it isn't, this will be your first time seeing me play Palworld. Or if you're just new to my channel and you see me play Palworld. If you want to check out more of my videos, I do a lot of gaming content. However, I am also planning on doing a few IRL content things based on how they go within the next few... I'd say it's probably going to be years because this project I am trying to work on is very, very long. It is not a simple one and done situation. I swear I just saw something light up saying I could press F to collect it. Oh well. This is my first solo video, or my second solo video, depending on which one I decide to post first. I had set up a little vote for people to decide on what they wanted to see me do more of between this and modded Minecraft. In all honesty, I was not planning to choose either of what they picked. I was planning on doing both the entire time. Mainly just because I like both and thought it would be a nice little pace changer to do some solo content. The modded Minecraft, I'm still unsure of what I wanted to record it on, which is why I'm recording this one first. So, I'm not really a big talker. I never really talk much in real life or at school or anything like that. So, this is fairly difficult for me to do, but I'm gonna try. Ooh, some low-grade medical supplies, and some bread. Okay, so that's the low-grade medical supply, that's the bread. There's a small... Okay, let me go over to my Oh, I have an enhanced stat. Second thing you want to upgrade in this is stamina. because stamina plays a key role in this game. Go ahead and buy the PAL sphere, the PAL box, a chest and a campfire, a bow, arrow, cloth, bed, and repair kits will also be useful, as well as the wooden structure set. The repair bench can definitely wait until later. Next things next, we want to craft a primitive workbench. Go ahead and build up one of these. Okay. Second thing second, stone is definitely going to be the biggest annoyance of resources. So we'll start one of these. Go ahead and send my pal out because he is able to work on this with me, which makes him a great companion. Alright, go ahead and pull you back, bud. Unlike most people, I also plan to go through this while taking care of my pals and not just using them. Because even in games where you're made to use your pals like weapons and some not very nice things, I definitely would like to keep my pals alive and happy, unlike most people. So, let's see, it wants me to produce pal spear. Let's go ahead and make, I can make one of these for right now, because the next thing it wants me to make, it will be, if I remember correctly, it's a pal box. So, craft it. Oh no, it's capture any pal first. Which, I just remembered, it counts catching a pal before that happens as catching a pal. So, I'm planning on making my little starter base be up on this little mountain area right here. Can you actually work on that? Oh, you can. You see, now that I know that it's actually able to build for me, that makes this a lot easier. Glad you returned back to me, bud. Hold on. Has it seriously been this easy the entire time? PAL management, base power. It's been that easy this entire time. I can't even begin to tell you how disappointed I am. You're gonna see in our first episode how stupid we are. Also, some of you may wonder why in some of my videos I kind of pause. I have people in real life that like to talk with me, and I do not like to ignore them, and I also find it fairly easy to talk while also recording. Like, talk with them while also recording. So, while he is working on that, let me quickly send a reply to someone. Alright. Not me actually pulling up a pal sphere. Actually, so if I just assign you as a work pal, or well, a base pal, I believe this is within the range of the base. So if I was to start using this and say I wanted to make a wooden club, he's instantly gonna run over. Wow. Okay, that's actually super helpful. Okay, so next thing's next. I'm gonna make one of these. Feed box. Spear. That looks about good. And then I'm also gonna go over here, enhance stats. We're going to put another point into stamina. Pick this up. Aww. I'm surprised I can carry this thing. What else can I do? 4 to open a menu. Yeah, come here, buddy. Aww. Okay. So, next thing's next. We're going to work on making a small little base using some foundations and stuff over here. Let's see. So it's going to use wood, but I'm also pretty sure that there is a point in time where it starts to use some stone. And I also just need to clear this area out anyway, so... I do hope that you all enjoy my solo content. If you don't enjoy it as much, I am perfectly fine with that. I've never been one with solo content. I've always tried to stick to having someone with me because I suck at commentary. And I know that not all of my friends do, so I try and rely on them quite a bit. But one thing I do know is, despite me not enjoying solo content, if any of my viewers want to see more of this, then I am 100% willing to do more of this. So, let's see, I'll build one right there, build one right there. And then, let's see, I need to gather a little bit of wood. Not much, but enough. Because wood plus stone will hopefully... I'm a little short. Okay, let's see. I'm going to just toss out a little bit of this ore. And then pick up a little bit more wood. Okay. Walk over here. I will build my chest right on this place. But I also need to rotate it because it's facing the wrong way. Actually, this will probably be where I make it stop going. Crap. I made that a little too long. Oh well. Okay. Now with this, I will throw in... Hello? Do you want to work for me? Oh, wait. Aww! I didn't know he actually had that. Ooh, mission complete. PAL box upgrade available. Base upgrade. Max PAL's working at base 2. Max number of bases goes up. Or no, it doesn't. Build shoddy bed. Okay, how expensive is that gonna be? I legit just need more wood. Okay. Actually, before I get too carried away, I do want to run over here, throw in the fiber, throw in the... Actually, I'm gonna need that fiber back and that wood back. Throw in some stone. Throw in the palladium. Throw in the gold, the arrows, this. Actually, I might need the stone. But the stone also makes me... What if I just... Is it possible to split? Left control. Aha. So, left shift should be to take half. Yes, it is. Okay, I'll put this half back over there. That easily opens up so much more space for me. Okay, it wants me to eat any food, I'll just launch. Build a feed box. Feed box, feed box, feed box. More wood. Gotta love when it needs more wood. And then it wants a cloth outfit, which is over in this. Which, to get a cloth outfit, I need coal, I need wool. And I believe I can get wool from this guy, right? Pretty sure at least. When I have, I forget what it's called. I'll worry about it later. For right now, I do want to go and actually get some more wool, and the lambells, I think they're called, are the easiest way to go and do this. I'm officially leaving the base, and I am going to go bully some lambells. Hello. Bonk, 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 bonk. Well, that instantly gave me most of what I think I'm gonna need. Let you get dizzy. Bonk, 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 bonk. Okay, that gave me another. That one alone should be enough to get me what I need. I am going to maybe kill one more just to be safe. You know what? I'm gonna catch this one. Oh, that was a critical. I honestly was not expecting that to be a critical, but... well, hey, it was a crit. And since my base is right up here, I'm actually going to see if this takes me up high enough, because that is usually what these are used for. They help... yep. They're used to get around, and it does indeed help out. So that's good to know. Okay, we're going to go ahead and put this pal here as well. He's instantly going to start healing up from that. I am going to then go over here. Yeah, I needed more wool. I should have just killed that one, but it's alright. Because I need 2 pieces of cloth. And then with the cloth, I'm also going to need... should be an infrastructure. I need... oh, these don't require cloth. I thought they would. Okay. So we're gonna make this face the same way as my bed, and then we're gonna try and get it as close as possible. It's right about there. Okay. This one is going... this is gonna go by fast. Jeez. Okay. It's 1 out of the 3. We're going to chop up some wood. Some more wood. I'm almost at level 5, which is surprising, because on hardcore, I believe it has the same settings as hard, meaning I should definitely not be getting as much XP as I am. I don't know why, but I just felt a major lag spike, and that did not feel good. Okay. Real fast, I want to build a feed box, which will go right inside this chest. And I'm going to shove a good bit of berries in there, but I'm also, I think I need to shift right click these, because pretty sure that you can choose which type of items can be placed in this chest. Okay. So, that's up there. I'm gonna eat a piece of bread. I'm going to make a campfire right here. I will use this to make 3 of these. Sadly, I am the only one that actually knows the cooking skills. Keep the berries. Go ahead and lay down this. I can't use the bed without a roof. I'll just sleep on this. Burning alive does not feel good, and there is no water nearby. Okay. I'm gonna need to work on getting more wood, more fiber, and more stone. Let's see, switch over to the pickaxe to line up this. Switch to this to make a foundation here, foundation here, foundation here, foundation. And I also need to mine up this piece of stone to get the rest of the foundation for this direction down. I'm over encumbered. No. I'm pretty sure if I just drop some stuff, they should start moving. Yep. Go ahead and shove my stone in there as well. I just shoved half my stone, I meant to shove all of it. I will also make some more pal spheres, because getting as many pals as possible is definitely going to be helpful. Oh yeah, my cloth should also be done. Which I will then use to make a cloth outfit. With that, it's also probably a good idea to make a bow and some arrows. I didn't mean to put allow transport on, so that's a little bit upsetting. If I get it first, though, it should be fine. Yep. Okay. Now, I do want to give this to start being made. Gather more wood. As you guys can tell, I'm very ADHD. I get distracted by the small things like that fairly easily. My weapon is damaged and it's probably gonna break soon. But if I can break this rock before it breaks, then I will be happy. Technology, go ahead and buy the repair bench. Go ahead and buy berry plantation. Ranch, that's also what I need. Okay, so by B, go over to the food, go to the berry plantation. We're gonna obviously want to build this outside, so I'm going to build this over here. Right about there seems good. We're gonna build this. I don't actually know if they have farming abilities, but if they do, which I will hope they do, because this always takes a while. It doesn't look like the land bells have any planting, which is a bit upsetting. This is definitely a very long process. That's done, I have to water. I don't know why it stopped watering for a second. Okay, and now it's time for those to start growing. I've got a new skill points, and instantly gonna put one into weight. Go over to my technology. Don't have anything else I need in here, I don't think. No. So, how... A ranch is more fiber and wood. How dressing facility, I don't know what that is. Storage... Foundation... Aha! Oh, did I have my allow transport by pals on? I did. If I just leave one in here, and then I gather more wood and fiber, because even though I want to make one thing, arrows are going to be a major help in this game. So, I want to get more of those. Another bit. Another tree down. Hey, bud. Hello. Go to the arrow. Actually, before I do the arrows, let me make... I can make 12? Is that as much palladium as I have? Or palladium? Yeah, that's all the palladium I have, so... Alright, yeah, let me get started on this. rest of the can go into this. What I'm going to do now is head down here, because I believe it is showing me some lamb bells. Yes, it is. And since I need to capture 5 of these, it's definitely a good idea to follow this and pick up the ones that I can pick up. And as for why the arrows were so good, it's quite simple, really. As long as you get some decent aim with your bow, which isn't difficult from what I've done so far, and you get a decent enough high ground or far enough away from what you're trying to kill, you can shoot them a few times, throw a pal sphere. Makes this so much easier. This one just so I can actually get the top here. Okay. I think all 3 of those were crits actually. Oh, you broke free. That was surprising. Ow. That to cancel. Okay, that was an accidental kill. I was hoping to only hit for another 30 like I did that first hit. Well. And that was the last one I needed too. Wouldn't happen to be any more around here, would there? You know, like hiding around somewhere close by. Maybe just a little bit over here. I have no idea where I am. Like I've mentioned earlier in the video, I have not played Palworld much at all before. I've made one video on it, which may or may not be posted yet, depending on how that goes. And that one video was more of just me dying than anything else. But the reason I'm doing hardcore is with hardcore you need to not die. Come on. 92. 97. 100. Alright, that's it. That's all I needed. Now I need to get a common shield. How the hell am I supposed to get a common shield? Definitely think I made a mistake coming down here. Maybe up here? Nah. Yeah, this looks like it'll be how I get back up. Okay, I am lucky there's a little patch right here where I would just fall into my doom. Okay, go back up here. Gotta go back all the way up to the top of the base. How are you guys doing up here with my arrows? Alright, seems like you're done. Let's go ahead and throw this in here, this in here, the wool, the food. Actually, you know what? Give me the food back. We'll cook up some food. Let's see, cook up 5 of these. It's a lot more than just 5. Oh, every time I do this, my pals get a little bit of experience, which is great. One of my Lambells just leveled up. My level 4 Lambell is about to level up, and my level 2 Chickapee is about to level up to a level 3 Chickapee. Didn't mean to stop. Oh well. Okay. So next things next. It said equip a common shield. Do I have common shield? Common shield, common shield, common shield, common shield. There it is. I need palladium, or palladium and wood. I keep wanting to say palladium instead of palladium. Let me finish up with this. I think my weapon being damaged is throwing me off. How expensive is a other thing again? Also, statue of power, I need that. Pow gear workbench, that'll be helpful. None of the other stuff is really useful right now.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not going to harvest that. That's going to take way too long. I will harvest that very soon, though. For right now, that's not what I'm looking for. You are... I need some more wood. It's always the wood, isn't it? I use that point. Alright, next thing I might want to go into is some work speed, since I'm going to be doing the farming work, and that is a multi-step process that takes a while. Next thing I'm going to do is make a repair bench. Put that right over here next to this. Build. Okay. Next, repair. Repair. Alright, with those 2 repairs, that'll instantly help me with getting these back mined. Because my damage drops from being 60s and 70s down to 10s and 13s. That was terrible. And now my stamina recharges a little, we'll work on picking these. Now, it says I'm going to need Paldium for the shield, so I'm obviously going to need to mine the stone ore to get the Paldium. Now, I'm gonna be honest with everyone here. I got this game because I was bored, it was on sale, and Nitro thought it might be a good game when I suggested it to him. So, we got it. Well, I got it for me and him because it was on sale, and I didn't get him anything for Christmas, so, you know, I was feeling nice. But this is obviously not the only game that we have. There are a lot of other games that we actually have that we want to upload. But we also want to take into account, like, suggestions from fans. So if anyone has any suggestions or any games they'd like to see us play, do let us know, and we will 100% play them when we can. If they're paid games, you might obviously need to wait a little bit longer for those. But either way, no matter the game, we're always looking for new things. What was I trying to make? Oh yeah, a common shield. Do I have enough for that yet? Nope, not in this. I'm missing 5 palladium, or palladium. God damn it. 5 palladium, 20 wood, 20 stone, 10 fiber. Okay, so I'm only gonna need 20 stone, 20 wood. So I'm only going to... Actually, wait, did it just say that as long as it's within this, it was counting? Oh, that makes this so much easier then. Alright, definitely got mine on this stone. Just 2 palladium. Definitely want to get some sleep. Can I sleep, please? Thank you. Alright. After that, we are going to mine some more stone to get some more palladium, to then get some more of everything else. We're going to need 1 more palladium for the shield. Oh, you are now my favorite pal. There we go. Here's a normal parachute. Do I not have that recipe? Tech. I do not have the recipe, so I'll need to get 1 more level up, and I need to go and kill some of the wolves. This is my highest level Lambo. You know what? I will split you out for this one, and I will take you with me. And I need 2 more POW beds, which I might have enough for. Okay, that should give me the ability to upgrade my base again. Yep. Just means I need to deploy another work pal. I will deploy you down there. Which gives me another upgrade, which is a PAL gear workbench and a statue of power. Okay. Let's go ahead and deploy you. So the PAL gear workbench, a little bit more expensive, I believe, because it needs palladium and cloth. This one is palladium and stone. A lot easier, personal opinion, to get the stone and palladium than it is to get the... Ah, shit. I have a shield? Is that what the cloth is for? Does my cloth armor act as like a shield, or is that like my actual shield? Well, I don't know, but it's keeping me alive right now. That's all that matters. Build another chest right here. How far inside can I get this just to make it like as efficient as possible? Right about there. Build that. Let's see, throw in. Turn over here real fast. Definitely want to plant these seeds again, just that way those are being done, and then we'll water them. Seems to be a good worker. In good condition, in good condition, in good condition, in good condition. What is the chicken doing? Hard at work, and it's just walking around. Okay, after I get this PAL, or the Statue of Power, and the PAL Gear Work box, I will probably call this episode quits. Mainly just for the fact that I'm kind of tired today, and haven't really been in a very talkative mood, so it's not the best day for me to be doing a solo episode, but I gotta do anything to keep the fans happy. We are currently running on 50 minutes for this recording. 50 minutes is a lot of talking solo for me. Let's see. Don't worry about this being too short, because, I mean, they both cost 10 palladium to make, meaning I need 20 palladium. Easiest way to get the palladium is from doing the work and mining the stones. Weapon is damaged. Crap. Run back over here. Repair bench. Prepare. Run back. Oh, the berries have already grown. That's actually surprising. I didn't realize they grew that fast. This is a very long, grindy game. So I understand that people are probably gonna have issues with me for not cutting out my content, but I must say, I personally hate when someone doing a survival game cuts out their content. And it's not for like a super bad reason either. I just don't like the idea of someone going and while they're not recording, getting a crap ton of like... Okay, what I don't like is when people go and record survival games and then all of a sudden they make a cut and they have a lot of resources, or they're really far ahead in the game when they shouldn't be. So I prefer to let people see that I am properly trying to do the survival game and I am not trying to cheat in any sort of way. Now, I understand that can be annoying, but quite frankly, if that's annoying to you, I do apologize, but I'm not gonna change it. Pals without beds will get stressed. Okay, so I need to make 2 more beds just so the pals stay happy. I need to go find some more. Put that one up. I'm going to need to gather a lot more wood. Okay, how much does it take to build the Palworld Gear workbox wood-wise? You're going to take 30 wood. Okay. There we go. Next thing's next. I'm going to need to go gather some stone. And might be able to actually find one of the palladiums.
Yeah.
It's like an actual palladium ore. I don't think there's any around here though, so... So those dried berries. Actually... that can be helpful. Come here. Stop running. You aren't getting away from me. You might have a farming skill, and I need one of those. Yes. Okay. I believe that it is able to grow crops, which is really useful. I honestly thought I just fell to my doom right there. I forgot this game has a really high fall damage tolerance, which I love. Okay. I know mining the big ore rock is obviously just gonna give ore. It might give ore and palladium, but I don't want to risk overweighting myself with a off chance when I can just focus on gathering the actual resource. That puts me at 4. I'm gonna gather about 8 just to be safe, because I think I had 2. I might be wrong there. Actually, might want to just gather it all, because all of that can be very helpful. Especially for PAL spheres and other PAL boxes. Alright, whatever I get from this rock is where I call it quits for the collection of palladium. Well, my weapon is damaged, but I don't want to stop until this rock breaks, but that's probably not... Oh, that's not going to take a while. That's funny. Alright, jump up. Fly down. I'm going to trade out one of you for one of you. See how that goes out. Okay. Let's see, repair this up. Repair this up. Repair this up. Repair this up. Alright. That is it for today's episode of Palworld. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please like, please subscribe if you want to see more of this kind of content. And I hope I hope to see you all in the next episode. So, goodbye.